Hey, how you doing today? My name is Relia, and thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're playing Hollow Knight, and I want to show you some tactics and how to defeat Great Prince Zote. I don't know what it is, but he just gets under my skin, and he can be quite annoying. You can find him here in the Hall of Gods, and let's go ahead and jump right in. Zote has essentially 6 main attacks, and the first one that I seem to think that he does the most often is his leap. So Great Prince Zote will leap around the arena, he will jump up into the air, making it pretty much impossible to do down pogos on him, and when he jumps, he will do up to 3 leaps in a row before either changing attacks, or his third leap will actually be a shadow slam. And what that means is that he's actually going to go, instead of leaping, he's actually going to turn into a pillar of shade, which is going to put him high above the arena, and he is going to then land on the ground. When he lands on the ground, he is going to do the giant shockwave on both ways, so you really need to be looking at where he's coming down. So if he's over on your left, you just need to just dash over to the right, and if he's on your right, dash to the left. It's just one of those things you just really need to watch the top of the arena, look where he's coming down from, and just dash away from him. You can jump over that giant shockwave with one single jump, and then you can typically get in 2 hits. Pretty much the entire time this boss fight is going, what you want to do is get 2 hits and then back off after every single attack. If you see Zote starting to walk towards you, you want to run away and then also dash away from him, because getting that contact damage, he is going to run towards you quite a bit. And I didn't count that as one of the 6 main attacks, but just him walking towards you can be quite annoying. The next attack that Zote can do is he will jump up into the air, and then he will kind of do this little switcheroo where it looks like he's going to slam down in one spot, but he changes direction. Sometimes it's in the same direction, sometimes it's going in the opposite way, and it just really will mess you up. And for me, this is where I took a ton of damage. You just have to really be aware that just because he's jumping into the air does not mean that he's going to be going on a single arc. The next attack that we see quite a bit is when he summons the bomb. So Great Prince Zote will cry out and summon around 3 to 4 of the volatile Zotelings, and they are just all over the arena. And one thing to note about this is you will take 2 damage instead of 1, if you didn't know that already, just from the exploding enemies in general. 2, you can actually hit these with your nail and make them explode, as long as, I think it really helps if you have Mark of Pride, so that way you've got that extra length so you don't take the damage. And also, you can use your spells to kind of help clear out the arena as well. You're really going to want that room to maneuver, because you don't know if Zote is going to start running at you next, or if he's going to jump up into the air, and either way, you need some room to be able to get around to defend yourself. Great Prince Zote's next attack is he can summon Zotelings, and typically he'll summon 1 to 2 at any given time, and they're either the flying Zotelings or the jumping Zotelings. One thing to know about these Zotelings is that if you try to attack them too early, they actually will not take damage, as you see right here. The Zotelings actually need to take a second. You kind of see like this black orb around them. They fully form, and that's when you can deal damage. So just wait for them to fully form. And last but not least is the flail, and for whatever reason, this attack really messes me up. There's a lot of different ways that you can defend yourself from it. The first one being is that you can just shade cloak through Zote in whatever direction he is coming from, dash directly through him, and when he turns around, you have enough time to jump and get above him, down pogo, and then from there you can use your desolate dive as needed. The other thing is, if he's far enough away, you can just jump on top and then use your down pogo. Just note that you're probably not going to get more than 2 to 3 down pogos before he does trip. There's just a lot of RNG with this attack, in that you don't know how long he's going to run for before he trips up. So that desolate dive spell is really going to save you a lot in this one, because you're going to get those invincibility frames. So even if he doesn't fall down after using a desolate dive, you usually have enough time to jump back up and pogo again before he falls. And just like that, we defeat Grey Prince Zote himself. So hopefully some of that is going to help you guys out in your playthrough. I know that he can be kind of finicky, and it's really hard to read his tells, especially early on. Be sure to subscribe for even more Hollow Knight tips, tricks, and how-to videos. Again, my name is Relia, and I'll talk to you again more soon.